Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to another sit down video. I haven't done this in a while and I missed just sitting down and talking with you guys. And as you can see, today's video is all about the lessons I have learned so far or thus far. Now, I sat down and I thought about these, and in doing this I realized that these aren't things that are really new to me, aren't lessons new to me, but are things I very much knew, but were just highlighted or brought to the surface by events that took place in the first half of the year. And I am now gonna be sharing those with you guys, so let's do this. So the first thing that was highlighted to me, or the first lesson that was highlighted to me, was to spend time alone. Now, I used to be very complacent, you guys, about me being alone, and I found myself doing this literally recently while I was at home for the holidays. I found myself complaining about, oh my god, my life is so boring, I don't have friends, I'm always indoors, I rarely go anywhere, and blah blah blah. But that was time to myself, time to be by myself, time to be with myself, because what I've learned is that half of the year I am constantly with my friends, I am constantly with a roommate, and there are very few times where I am by myself. And this for me was a time to learn how it is to be by myself outside of the relationships and friendships I have. And one thing I know is that alone time for me is an amazing time. It is the one time I get to be creative, you guys. Ideas come flowing to me when I am by myself, and I get to clearly hear my thoughts. I get to tend to parts of myself that may be bleeding, but I'm bleeding because I'm just in the noise, I'm just with people and really with myself, and give those parts of myself some tender love and care. One of the things I got to do in this time alone was I got the chance to look at the heartbreak I experienced at the beginning of the year and the role I played in breaking my own heart. Because I'm committed, you guys, we really do play a certain role in breaking our own hearts and the toxicities. Now I got time to reflect and self-introspect and learn just how responsible I was for how people were treating me. You know, I was very harsh towards myself, and people learned to do the same. One thing I wanted to take away from this video is that we teach people how to treat us by the way we treat ourselves. So spend some time by yourself. The lesson that I already knew but resurfaced is to pray about everything. Now, I am not best at this. I am still learning to make prayer the first thing I run to whenever something happens, instead of me just running to firstly texting a friend whenever something happens. And I am not saying that is wrong, because listen, God many times gives me a word through my friends, you know. And one thing I have learned in this is to not confine prayer to being all formal and having to kneel down, because we rarely get a chance to have those formal moments. We are busy, guys, if we're being honest. We are really busy, and we don't really get those moments to be formal, to kneel down by ourselves. So there are times where I find myself without words to say, but I don't know what to say. And the biggest thing that has helped me is to just say repeatedly, just repeat that, because I don't know what to say at the moment, but I want to pray, and I will just say, and you guys, the comfort, the calm, the peace I would feel just by saying that is amazing. So your takeaway from this second lesson, you guys, is to pray. Prayer really does change things, you guys. It changes things. Prayer changes things. So pray, pray, pray. Guys, to the third lesson, and that would be to do good. Now I'm going to tell you guys about two stories that really highlighted this for me during this June holiday. So a day after my birthday, I decided to go on a solo date, right? I get there, I order, my food comes, I enjoy myself, and it's paying time. Now the bill comes, and this girl miscalculated, you guys. the bill was much lower than what I was supposed to pay. I am there sitting and thinking, oh my God, what do I do? Do I leave or do I call her to correct this? Is this my luck or just a test of character? And I asked myself sitting there, which choice would make me feel good? You know, and I ended up just calling her and telling her, babes, you made a mistake, Alpha, and this bill is way too small than what I am supposed to pay. You know, and she was so happy that I did that, and I felt so good that someone out there will always remember my act of kindness towards Bona. And to be honest with you guys, I really didn't find her losing her job worth it, because I really had just already budgeted for the food. So I was like, you know what, let me just do this. Number one. The second story is that I went on a date, the same place, literally the same place, with my sisters this time. We went, we had food, had coffee, and we went out without paying. The girls didn't come to give us the bill, and Natalie forgot to call for the bill. Forgetting Mr. again, we went out and didn't pay. Asipande, I touched my back pocket, but no one, there's money here, and I don't remember paying. I tell my sister and we go back. Tell the girl, I'll see about the and she was thankful that we came back to remind her. Should we pay and then we leave. One thing I can tell you guys is that doing good is never easy. I think Siaya, this one, you all know that. Doing good is not always easy, not never easy. It's not always easy to do. But I got to think about these two situations, and I really just concluded that it was a test of my character more than it was my luck. And I thought that what if some of my dreams manifesting were somehow attached to those moments and what I decided to do at the end. Ndihlala with something not coming true for me, something that I've been praying for the longest time, not coming true. Kanti it's just tied to me doing good to someone. And what if those moments were moments for me to show God that I can be trusted? And if I had decided to do otherwise, I would have missed that opportunity to show God that I can be trusted in the littlest of things. So I want us to strive to always do good, because some of our answers to our prayers may just be tied to us doing good to someone else, tied to making someone else's day and just doing good in general. So do good. The fourth lesson is to live in the now. Now, I have learned to live in each moment fully. I have learned to give my attention to each moment fully, so I don't walk away from that moment wishing I had spent it differently. For example, when I am with my friends, I make sure to be there with them fully, to be present with them fully, and not worry about anything outside of that moment. When I'm doing my schoolwork, that is all I get to do. I immerse myself in that moment. I give it my all, so that I don't walk away having to spend time with friends and I'm there worrying about, oh my God, the assignment, oh my God, the test, oh my God, the this, because I would have given my all in that moment. Now, I don't remember where I got this from or had or read this from, but it was, I think it was a man who said this, where he said when he is at work, he is fully at work. When he gets home, he is fully at home. When it's time for him to be with his son, he is with his son fully, so that his son can get to feel his father's presence fully. Now, I know this is not easy because we are busy and we constantly have thoughts in our minds. We constantly have something to worry about, the next moment, the next job, the next school, the next test, the next assignment, the next relationship, the next whatever, how you show up in the world. But I have found this, you guys, and I am telling you, it has done wonders for me. It has done wonders in how I get to enjoy the people around me, the moments I get to experience, just experiencing life in general, you know. So yeah, live in the moment. Originally, I had prepared 4 lessons that just came to mind, but this just came to mind like after filming this video, and that is, I don't even have a script for that because it just came to my mind right now, and that is to trust your instincts. Trust your instincts, guys. Trust that inner voice, that small voice inside you that tells you no, that tells you yes, that tells you no, don't go take the job, don't take this job. You know, just skip this opportunity, don't do that. Trust that voice. It will never mislead you, guys. And the more one thing I want you to know, the more you ignore that voice, the silent it becomes, the further away you become from it, the more you ignore it. That is your inner guide, that is your inner compass, that is your soul speaking and redirecting you. So listen, trust your instincts. And no eating, like your ability to sense energy, your ability to know when energy has shifted, when energy has changed, when energy is not the same, is not genuine. Trust that it will never mislead you. Once you feel that something is off, the moment you feel that it's off, trust that and go with it. It's your inner compass, it's your inner guide. It will never mislead you, guys. So trust your instincts. So my loves, those are all the lessons I had thought about or that have been brought to the surface by the events that occurred at the beginning of the year. I feel like there's many things I've learned, but I'm not at the moment. If I ever think of them again, I will make sure to share those with you guys again. But yeah, that is all for this video. Can you please just let me know down in the comment section below what it is that is your biggest lesson for this year or half of this year? What has been brought up? What events happened that brought something up for winter that you consider as one of your biggest lessons for Ronyaka? I hope you enjoy just sitting and watching me talk to you, and I very much hope you have learned something from this video, because I don't want to sit here talk and you guys don't get any kind of value or lessons or whatever life-changing moments from my videos. I hope you just, even if you didn't just take all these lessons, but if you just take away one thing, that for me is enough. So see you guys in the next video. I love you as always. Bye.